Hey, what's up everybody, Irreverent for bringing another action figure review, and this time we're going to take a look at the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. This is Titus. So, first and foremost, thank you guys for sticking with me throughout the entire wave of reviews for this wave of Titus. So, very much appreciated if you watched every single one of them. I believe there was 7 to complete the Build-A-Figure, but there's a total of 8 reviews because there is a figure that did not have a Build-A-Figure piece, but I did review it. So if you stuck with me the entire time, I appreciate it, and thank you so much. We finally got all the pieces for Titus, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start building him. So I guess we'll start with the legs. Put the right leg on. I always like building it on camera. I don't know why, but there it is. It's kind of a tight fit, so that took a little force to get in there. Now for the left leg, which is on your right, twist and it should go in. Yep. So there's both legs on there. He's a decent height. It's not the biggest thing ever, but not done yet. Well, we got the left arm. That should just snap right in. Yep. So that's in. Then the right arm, which is interesting because it's like a cannon, doesn't even have a hand. So there's that. And then last but not least is the head. Should pop right into ball joint, and there we go. So we are complete. Alright, so here we have Titus. Pretty decent figure, I guess you could say. It's I'm just gonna give up hope on, ginormous Build-A-Figures. I mean, technically a Build-A-Figure doesn't have to be big. It's just something that we grew accustomed to thanks to Toy Biz making the giant Build-A-Figures. I understand every wave we can't get a big Build-A-Figure like the size of Sentinel, but it'd be nice for Hasbro to pump something out one day that's that size. They had their chance with Giant Man from Civil War, and that proved to us that they're not ever gonna do it. So, because that was very lacking in size. But this is a pretty decent height. I guess I can put Star-Lord next to him. You can see how big he is. He's about 2 inches taller than Star-Lord, I'd say. He's probably 7.5 inches tall. It's a decent height. I would say that the figure looks pretty cool. I really dig the head sculpt. They sculpted it very nice and painted it very nice as well. It looks like the jaw could be articulated, but it is not. The soft rubber. But if you move the head down, the mouth will close. So it kind of moves, in a way, but it's not hinged or anything. As for paint on the figure, we got paint on the belt, we have paint on the shoulders, and paint on the metal arm over here, on the cannon. On the blue right here on the torso, we have paint there. So it's decent, it's clean, it's not messy. The forearm and the hand here seems to be that pearlescent type, marbleized shimmery plastic that we've been getting almost all wave long. Angela had it, and so did Vance Astro. But it gives a cool effect of it looking gold, so I like it. It's on his feet as well. I like how when you look through the little eyepiece, you can see his eyeball through it, so that's very cool. As I said, the paint and the sculpt on the head sculpt is probably my favorite part of the Build-A-Figure. It's a nice piece. This right arm is really nice too. I like how they made this look. Looks like you could put effects into these holes, so that'd be cool to see people do that. And then the hand got sculpted really nice too. If we look at the articulation, we see that the head is on a bar jointed hinge, so it goes left and right. It is pretty stiff. He looks up decent, but not a lot. Looks down, it's very stiff. But you really got to push it down, and then his mouth closes when you push him down because it's on that soft rubber. So I don't know if they intended to do that, but it's there. The arms go forward and back, in and out, super stiff to the point where the arm might pop out. It popped out on me off camera. This one doesn't do it so bad, but it doesn't seem like you can stretch his arms completely outward. The elbows are on a single joint, which are stiff as well, but they bend at 90 degrees, so that's pretty cool. Very stiff though. Biceps swivel there as well, and then on this hand there is no wrist at all. It's just the cannon. If we look at this arm, we do have the wrist on a swivel and it hinges as well, which is pretty stiff. So that seems to be consistent throughout the entire figure, is the stiff joints. The abdominal area consists of a ab crunch that clicks. There is a waist swivel, T-jointed legs go forward and back in and out, pretty decent range of movement there. There is the thigh swivel, double jointed knees. There is actually not a shin swivel or a boot swivel right here. It looks like there's a cut there. Unless my figure is super stiff, I can't get it to swivel. So I don't think there is a swivel there at all. But like I said, it's not moving, so I don't think there is. The ankles go forward and back, and then we have the standard ankle pivot on the ankles, of course. Alright guys, there you have it. That concludes my review on the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Build-A-Figure. This is Titus by Hasbro. It's not exactly my choice that I would have made for a Build-A-Figure for Volume 2. I wish they would have given us Ronin, you know, something like that would have been cool. I don't know, I would have really looked forward to a Ronin from the movie, you know, made into a Hasbro Marvel Legend, instead of this obscure character. But then again, it's cool to always get something new and something different. That's always cool to get. So overall have a mixed feeling about it. I'm not too crazy about the build figure, but it does look nice. I like how he looks. The joints make it a little bit hard to pose him because it's super stiff, but I guess it's better than having him loose. I like collecting the build figures and figures that look cool, so this kind of fits both boats. I think he looks really cool, and you know, it's a nice looking build figure. It's pretty decent. So it's not the best out there, and it's not something that not everyone's gonna love. So it just depends on what kind of collector you are. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like, and don't forget to have a great day. Bye.